Hey everyone, it's Danielle VSG coming at you on Sunday, October 16th. I made a video and had to take it down. Something about the editing, I deleted it by accident, and then last night I was like, I'm not making another one because I spent the day at my nephew's memoriam who died in July, and I just was crabby. So yeah, I just want to touch base. I got my surgery approval. Wish I could be happier. I mean, I want all these changes. It feels like it's not going to happen for me. And I will check with them Monday. I do know that I have to figure out, I know like Miss LV and Melissa, if you check out her channel, you have to call to make sure that you can have the surgery, that they have the money they need, or pretty much the hospital told me they need the bills to be paid or some type of deposit down. She's like, we need to talk later when we have all that. And I was like, okay, so I have to do that tomorrow. My surgery date's on Halloween. It's shared with Lacey Gomel and Kayla. And I've been emailing Lacey. She's 54, I believe. I am 46. And Kayla, I don't know your age. I'm sorry. So different ages, different weights. I am up towards the high end of like 290 right now. I think, I don't know what Lacey is, so some different weight brackets if you're looking to watch some of that. So basically what I said in the video last night was what has changed for me in the last 6 months is I didn't lose a lot of weight. I don't have a pre-op diet. I'm doing a liquid diet like the day before, my surgeon said. My surgeon is Dr. Rebecca Shore, the same surgeon that Caitlin VSG had out of Lowell General Hospital. I know some of you have all kinds of different diets and what you have to do after. So basically I'm on liquids to 7 to 10 days. I see her on the 8th day and they can clear me then for mush food. We're on mush food, which is an applesauce consistency, for 3 weeks. And then I'm on soft foods for life. Which we all know as the months go out, we kind of can try more and more things as we heal. I did have surgery before. It wasn't the most. I really thought I was going to be able to like go home and like, because I took a vacation from work. This time I don't have vacation paid. I have to take the hit, but I thought I was going to be able to. My first surgery, I really thought, she's like, oh, you can go back to work in a week. It was done laparoscopically on my ovaries, the anesthesia, but they were in there longer. So I was under anesthesia longer. So I woke up and I didn't feel good. I couldn't wake up at first, and then I didn't feel good. I kept vomiting, and they didn't give me anything for the vomiting until way later. And then by then, now the nurses were complaining that I was going to push my stitches out, and I was like, really? I can't stop puking. And the medication they gave me was Demerol. So by the time they gave me a shot of anti-nausea, it helped maybe later on, but I know that they released me because I became less and less frequent. But I was miserable. I was in pain. It was more the vomiting and nausea. Then of course that day I didn't expect to stay in the hospital. It was a day surgery. I just wanted to go home. But when I went home, I remember, this was almost 20 years ago, guys. That's when I found out I couldn't have my own kids because I had stage 4 endometriosis and scarring. So anyways, not to dwell on that, but I can go back and reflect and remember that, the first few days I just slept on pain meds. To get up, to go to the bathroom, I was bent over. I could eat. Obviously, they didn't work on my stomach, so I was free to eat and drink. And then I came off the pain meds. But it was a slow recovery. I couldn't go back to work for 2 weeks. And then every time I went out or went anywhere, I was like dizzy. So I'm hoping for a better outcome. I'm hoping that they can help with the nausea and that I can get around a little better. I was hoping to go back after a week like Miss LV did, Melissa did. She didn't take the whole 2 weeks, but it's all going to depend on how weak I feel. If I'm not getting in my protein and water, as I am going to take a minute to talk about Amber M. I hope, girl, that you're doing better. We're here to support you, and you're having a really hard time. I've seen it before, but it seems like it was too bad that you had to go out for dehydration, which I've seen before. I hope that doesn't happen to me. I have the small veins you do, and it's awful. And yeah, the more dehydrated you are, they can't get the veins. Um, so that's out to her, and I'm glad having Heather is doing better. She seems to be doing. She had nausea for like 4 weeks. She was starting to chomp on oyster crackers, and the poor girl was doing anything not to be nauseous, and she had nausea medicine. So, but who flew through their surgeries? Quite a few people did without a lot of worries. You know, some just didn't get the nausea for very long, and some did very well, like Sonia VSG. She's got some videos out on some the liquid stuff, because I haven't bought anything. So yes, let's go to let's stay with Sonia VSG. Sonia, she's probably doing a video today. I haven't seen an update. Last I knew, she was doing really well. She actually had been posting some custard videos she had done, some of the stuff she's been drinking as far as the soups, and things like that, which I'm going to get the jellos, and I got to get the jellos, the soups, for that 7 days of lovely liquids. Um, what else did I want to say? So, yeah, so December is Adrian White and Tammy. So if you guys see my video, you might want to subscribe to each other, because you're going to be in the same month. Sonia VSG, we thought we'd be a little closer. She's going to be about 4 weeks out compared to me, which is fine. It's kind of cool that I'm sharing some days with some other ladies. I am looking forward to some things. It's just hard for me to... I'm a high anxiety person, so it's hard for me to calm down and stay positive. It's, remember the reasons why I chose to take this path instead of trying Weight Watchers or whatever. I mean, I've tried everything, but the last 8 years has been really bad. I am going through some menopause issues, perimenopause they call it, because I'm in the beginning of menopause. So that didn't help. So hopefully after some of the weight gets off, I can get more into. I've been doing a lot of walking, eating a lot of protein, P3s, beef jerky. Not big on yogurts, but I have been eating the cottage cheese. There's actually meat sticks you can get. Jenny O's, those are good. The roasted chicken, I have that with cottage cheese. So my whole life is already changed, and it's like, wow, now it's going to even change even more, just the way I look at carbs and things like that, the way I eat, it's going to be different. So I appreciate all your support. If you guys want to remind me, again, to keep it so that I don't run away these last 2 weeks. I'm looking forward to getting it over with Lacey Gamel. We said the same thing in the email. Let's just get it over with. And I'm glad I didn't wait till March. My husband did find a house to rent, so he was leaving me. He has now decided to stay. His name is on his mortgage. We have a home out here, so he decided to stay. He's not quite sure where he's gonna go with that, but I'll get into the relationship thing later. It's before surgery, so ours isn't because I lost a lot of weight. Obviously, it started before, so I don't know. I might be single at some point. May not be a bad thing. So anyways, ladies, thank you for your support. I hope you get something from my channel. I'm sorry I'm not really good at the cooking and all the products, but I try. I try to at least send you to somebody that's doing a lot of that. You might want to check out Brit Brat and Jody VSG. And Jody, I'm really sorry about your friend Amy, and I hope things go well for you on the 27th. That was a tough video to watch. But thinking of you, I just want you to know that. I think of a lot of you. I watch a lot of you. Sleeve Queen, Anna VSG. I mean, there's a ton. I don't have a list in front of me. Thank you for my new subscribers. And I hope that, I hope the best for everybody. It's Sunday. It's beautiful. It's October. It's New England. We have poppin' leaves everywhere. And I'm just taking it day by day right now. Okay, everyone, thank you, and